A very good morning, 8th standard. This is your discussion video of block 22, and in the evening you will get your test also of block 22. So keep watching it. I hope you have completed all your work. Now, to match your answers, you should be ready with your content book, notebook, worksheet, and the stationery that is required for your amendment of the answers if it is really required. So let us start our video. First of all, open your S1 and here is the match the following. I hope you can do it by your own. Answer the questions in detail. How does the height of a hill station affect its temperature? So as you know, hill stations are situated at higher altitudes. Temperature falls by 1 degree Celsius for every 165 meter of increase in height. The greater the height of a hill station above the sea level, the cooler will be its temperature. Got it? Now the next question is, why are coastal regions cooler than the interior regions of a country? I hope you have written it. But the sample answer is, coastal regions experience the maritime climate. The temperature in the coastal regions is moderate because of the sea breeze that blows from the cooler sea to the warmer land during the day. As a result, coastal regions are cooler than the interior regions of a country. Got it? Explain the temperature of any one heat zone of the earth. So as you know, there are three zones: torrid, temperate and frigid zone. You can write about any of the zone. Got it? You will write down the degrees, about the sun rays, and what is the temperature in that particular region. Okay, now come to S2. Fill in the blanks. I hope you can do it by your own. But for your help, I will tell you the answer. The weight exerted by the air column on the Earth's surface is called air pressure or atmospheric pressure. Second is, the air pressure is the maximum at sea level. Cold air exerts more or higher pressure. Horizontal movement of air is called wind. Now, what are the factors that affect air pressure? Explain any one factor. So, you know the two factors are temperature and altitude, and you will explain any one of it. Got it? I hope you will do it. In which direction does air move? Explain with an example. So, here is the sample answer. Wind is the horizontal movement of the air along the Earth's surface. Air moves from high pressure to low pressure regions to level the difference of pressure systems. For example, during the day, land heats up faster than the sea. As a result, a low pressure area develops over the land and high pressure areas develops over the sea. Wind therefore blows from the high pressure over the sea to low pressure over the land in the form of sea breeze. Got it? Now come to S3, types of winds. Identify the type of wind. A is Mistral, B is Pampero, C is anticyclone and D is monsoon. I hope you had written the same. Now Look at the diagram and answer the question. Which wind system of the northern hemisphere is shown in the diagram? So this diagram shows a cyclone, and this is a type of variable wind system. Now what are the features of this wind system? The features of a cyclone are as they are strong winds that move in a circular motion from surrounding high pressure towards the center, which has intense low pressure. The center is called the eye of the cyclone. In the northern hemisphere, cyclones move in an anti-clockwise direction. In the southern hemisphere, cyclones move in a clockwise direction. Cyclones are associated with high speed winds, dull and cloudy skies, and continuous rains. A cyclone can last for several days. Got it? Now, why are the monsoon winds associated with rainfall? Explain. So, monsoon winds are a large mass of seasonal winds blowing from cooler surrounding seas and ocean towards warmer land. When these moisture bearing winds get obstructed by hills and mountains, they shed the moisture they carry and produce a heavy shower. Monsoons are larger version of sea breezes. Got it? I hope you understood it. Now here are the practice question. Write one word for each of the following statement. Write one word for each of the following statement. The process by which the sun gives out energy, that is solar radiation. Second is north temperate zone. C is short waves. D is terrestrial radiation. Now, how do altitude and distance from the sea influence the temperature of a place? So, as you know, temperature near the Earth's surface is high due to the terrestrial radiation. It reduces with increased height. Temperature falls 1 degree Celsius every 165 meters of height. Due to this lapse rate, the plains of India are high summer while the hill stations are cooler. Now, distance from the sea. When the coastal land gets heated up during the day, distance from the sea. When the coastal land gets heated up during the day, the surrounding sea remains comparatively cooler. The cool air over the sea blows towards the land and makes its temperature cooler. The warm air over the sea blows towards the land, raising its temperature. Got it? Now, question number 3. Why is torrid zone hotter than the temperate zone? The torrid zone lies between the Tropic of Cancer and Capricorn. The equator runs through the middle zone. The sun rays fall vertically on this zone throughout the year. So, this zone gets more heated through insolation over latitudes. The temperate zone lies between the Tropic of Cancer and Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere, and between the Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic Circle in the southern hemisphere. These zone means the temperate zone receive the slanting rays of the sun throughout the year. Hence, the temperate zone have moderate temperature. Got it? Now, question number 4. This is the fill in the blanks. The weight of atmosphere on the earth's surface is called air pressure or atmospheric pressure. When the temperature increases, the air expands or rises. C. Mountaineers carry oxygen cylinder while trekking at high altitudes. Wind is the horizontal movement of air. Now question number 5th. How does altitude affect air pressure? So your answer might be matched with me. Air pressure and altitude are inversely related, meaning that air pressure is higher near the Earth's surface and lower in the higher altitudes. This is because air is thin at higher altitudes and densest at the sea level. Now question number 6. Why do wind systems vary from place to place? Wind blows from high pressure to low pressure belts. The greater the difference, the stronger is the wind. The earth's surface has different elevation as well as water bodies. The rate of heating and cooling is also different. The pressure varies according to the temperature of a place. At some places, pressure differences are very high. At others, they are very low. This is also why the wind system vary from place to place. Now question number 7, types of wind. The seasonal wind that cause rainfall in India, that is called monsoon. B is cyclone, C is land breeze and D is Lu. Now write 3 differences between planetary and periodic wind system. So planetary wind, you will draw the column to write down the 3 differences in those column, or you can say it table. In one box you will write down planetary winds. In the second box you will write down periodic winds. Planetary winds blow constantly in a definite direction. Periodic winds blow at a definite time of a day or a season. Planetary winds, these are 3 types of planetary winds: trade, westerlies and polar. Periodic winds are also 3 types: sea breeze, land breeze and monsoons. Planetary winds blow from high pressure to low pressure belts of the earth. Periodic winds blow from sea to land or vice versa. Now come to question number 9. Explain what local winds are with the help of 2 examples. So, local winds are the result of local weather phenomena. These winds blow for a short period of time over a season and are named locally. For example, Lu is a local, hot and dry wind that blows during the day over the northern part of India. Another example is Chinook, which is a warm and dry wind that descends the eastern slope of Rockies and blow over the prairies in North America. Now question number 10. How do Earth's rotation and temperature affect air pressure and wind system of equator? So due to Earth's rotation, wind gets deflected towards the right in the northern hemisphere and towards the left in southern hemisphere. Different latitudes heat up differently because the sun rays fall vertically on the equator and become increasingly slant towards the poles. As a result, there are distinct high and low pressure belts on either side of the equator, with permanent or prevailing winds blowing between these belts throughout the year. Now we will move towards the additional question. Additional question first is fill in the blanks. So A is insulation, B is air current, C is Pampero, and D is 4 and 3. Got it? Now come to second. What is the relation between pressure and wind? Wind blows from high pressure to low pressure areas. The higher the pressure difference, stronger is the wind speed. Cyclonic storms occur when an intense low pressure system develops. If the pressure difference is less, there will be a mild breeze. Got it? Now question number 3, describe a planetary wind system with a suitable diagram. So you can take help of your book. In the book, diagram is there. You can see it and read it. Whatever you understood, write down in your own language. Now, explain how the atmosphere gets heated up. So your answer is the sun is the only source of heat for planet Earth. It radiates heat in all directions through a process called solar radiation. Incoming solar radiation is received in the form of short waves. After absorption, the Earth's surface stays radiating the heat back to the atmosphere in the form of long waves. This process is called terrestrial radiation and gradually heats up the atmosphere. Got it? Now question number 5. Give one difference between variable winds and local winds. In this question also you will make the table by making 2 columns. In first one you will write down variable winds and in the second local winds. So variable winds are sudden winds that occur at any time in any place. Local winds blow in a particular place seasonally or throughout the year. Variable winds depends on the sudden fall or rise in pressure system. Local winds depends on the pressure difference between the land and sea. Variable winds are named as per the region they develop in the tropical or temperate. Local winds are named locally on the basis of characteristics of the winds. Variable winds are of two types, cyclone and anticyclone. Local winds are of many types. Examples are many: Lu, Mistral, Chinook, Pampero, etc. Now, give one difference between sea breeze and land breeze. Again, you will draw the column and in sea breeze, you will write down blow from sea to land during daytime. Land breeze blows from land to sea at night. Sea breeze, high pressure prevails on sea and low pressure on land during day. Land breeze, high pressure prevails on land and low pressure sea at night. Sea breeze is moist wind as it blows from a water body and can cause rain. Land breeze is dry wind as it blows from land towards sea and cannot cause rain. Got it? Now explain the development of pressure belts on the basis of heat zones of the world. Now here you will write down, or I hope you have written it, but for your convenient and for here is a sample. Answer. There are 7 pressure belts on the Earth's surface. The temperature is the highest between 5 degree north and 5 degrees south. This is the low pressure area called equatorial low pressure belt. Near 30 degree to 35 degree north and south latitudes, the temperature is lesser than what is in the equatorial region. Therefore, this high pressure area in both hemispheres is called subtropical high pressure belts. The polar regions between 80 degree north to 90 degree north and south are extremely cold in the frigid zone. Therefore, the pressure here is very high and has led to the development of high pressure belts over the poles. Between 60 degree to 65 degree north and south, the temperature is higher than the polar region and are called subpolar low pressure belts. I hope you understood all the question answers. If it is really needed, then do the changes. Otherwise, remain your answers as it is. Complete your work on time. Thank you. Don't forget to attempt the assessment test in the evening. Thank you and have a nice day.